Hi there, I made this quick video to remind you of a few tips for getting your home ready before your first showing. Now, I've already given you my list of recommendations when we had our seller's consultation, so this video isn't meant to override that discussion at all. Instead, it's just meant to give you some general tips on what you can do to make sure your home is presented in the best possible light. Let's start with the outside. You get only one chance to make a great first impression, and your house is no exception. You want to make sure your yard is tidy, any sidewalks are clear of debris, and your porch is swept and free of clutter. Step out in front and look at your home from a stranger's perspective. You want to make sure it looks and feels inviting from the street. Better yet, it should make people want to come inside, not run the other way. Moving to the inside, let's talk clutter. Less is more, a lot more. Make sure all of your basic clutter is removed and put away. Pay close attention to entryways and stairs, since these places often set the tone for whatever part of your home the buyer is moving towards next. And don't forget about closets. The instinct is to take clutter and throw it in the nearest closet, but I recommend against that. Buyers will open closets as they move through your home, and if they find them packed full, they'll assume the home is tight on storage space. Try storing items in an area that buyers will focus on less, like a corner of the basement, the attic, or a shed. Better yet, rent a storage unit and get these extra things out of your home completely. Two of the most important rooms are the kitchen and bathrooms. Above all else, it's critical that these are kept spotless. No dishes in the sink, still countertop appliances out of the way, and every surface should be clean enough to eat off of. Don't forget the front of your refrigerator. You should remove anything affixed to it to further that sense of cleanliness and simplicity. And toilet lids should always be down. Finally, just a few random recommendations. Open all of your blinds, turn on every light, and make sure all interior doors are open except closets. We want to make your home feel as light and bright as possible. Make sure you don't have any bad odors lingering prior to the showing. Your pets, last night's dinner, or an overfilled trash can may sometimes escape your nose since you've been around them all day, but a guest will pick up on these immediately. Boil some cinnamon sticks, turn on a diffuser, or simply open some windows to freshen the air. If you're in the mood to bake, how about some chocolate chip cookies in the oven? I can smell them now. Just remember to take them out and turn the oven off before you leave. Speaking of air, make sure to set your thermostat to a comfortable level. Whatever the weather is outside, you want your buyers to feel a sense of relief when they walk in. Keep the house between 70 and 74 degrees to ensure maximum comfort. I know this sounds like an oven for some of you, but trust me, they'll feel toasty. In the summers, you'll want it to be cooler. And last but not least, get out of Dodge. Yes, you and your family should not be there for showings. You want buyers to feel as comfortable as possible and to move around your space and comment freely. No one wants a seller eyeballing them or eavesdropping. Since you won't be there, it's important that you lock up or remove small and important items. Things like jewelry, money, prescriptions, and other valuables should all be stowed away in a secure place. While it's rare that a potential buyer would take something, you still want to take general precautions when having strangers come into your home. In sum, try to look at your home through the eyes of a buyer to see what needs attention. You don't need a deep clean before every showing, but it is important to make some immediate improvements before they step inside. Doing these things will present your house in its best light and ensure your guests have a great first impression. Remember, the bad things they notice will stick in their minds. Thanks so much for watching, and feel free to reach out with any questions.